George Clooney was released following his arrest in Washington, D.C. on Friday. The actor and activist was taken in by police after being warned 3 times not to cross the police line outside the Sudanese embassy. Clooney was in the nation's capital to bring attention to the ongoing violence between Sudan and South Sudan.
Police arrested more than 70 Occupy Wall Street protesters last night. Several hundred demonstrators gathered in New York's Zuccotti Park to mark the 6-month anniversary of the Occupy movement. Some protesters accused the police of abusive treatment. The Occupy movement began as a protest against income inequality and corporate greed in America. It has since grown into a worldwide movement.
Nonprofit group America's Promise Alliance issued a new report on Monday about the rise of graduation rates. According to the report, graduation rates have increased to 75%. Laura Rifkin has more on the story.
More high school seniors are graduating on time this year, but high school dropouts are not a thing of the past. National high school graduation rates grew to 75.5% in 2009, compared to only 72% in 2001. This spike may be attributed to state-led initiatives that put a premium on education. Washington County, Maryland initiated a plan in 2001 to turn their high schools around. They achieved this by bringing in special staff and providing one-on-one attention to at-risk students. Benjamin Potts directly attributes his high school's involvement with his decision to attend college.
Well, as a matter of fact, it was because of college and a career I actually learned about American University in the first place. I was talking to my counselor about possible schools, and she said, you might be interested in American University. I said, okay, checked it out, liked it, applied, got in.
American University is well known across the country and prides itself on having a diverse student body.
We want to see a student who's challenged themselves academically, first and foremost, within the context of their high school. So taking advantage of the rigor that's available to them. And then outside of the academic space, someone who is well-rounded and passionate about something.
With graduation rates on the rise, American University staff says that they have seen a steady increase in applications. I'm Laura Rifkin for District Wire News.
The Pentagon is committed to speed up its development of new forms of cyber weapons. Officials say the weapons would be capable of disrupting military networks, even if those networks are not connected to the internet. Researchers are developing cyber weapons that could use radio waves to remotely sabotage their targets. Analysts say escalating tensions with Syria and Iran have increased the value of cyber weapons for the American military.
Just in time for spring, DC's Capital Bike Share program is expanding its service in the city. The first spot to see the new bike racks is the National Mall. Simone Andrews has the story.
The Capital Bike Share program has just installed 2 new bike stations on the National Mall, just in time for the National Cherry Blossom Festival. Bike riders seem to be excited about the new station, especially since it's located in a tourist hotspot.
And it's great for commuters, but also for people who are traveling or on vacation. It's great because obviously it's a huge tourist destination, so it's a great way to publicize it to people who aren't even local.
I think it's great because it gives all types of people an opportunity to cover more ground than walking, so it's great.
Member of the Royal Oak Bicycle Lovers, Fiat Francis, says this is the perfect thing to get people active in the environment.
When you're biking, you're on the side rails, you're interacting with people, they're close to you, all your senses are engaged, the air is in your face. You just kind of feel it how it's supposed to be felt. We don't have horses anymore, that's how this capital was explored back in the day, but bikes are second best. So I just do it.
With the new Capital Bike Share Station installed on the National Mall, the Capital Bike Share Station has over 150 stations. That's more than any other bike sharing system in the entire country.
The Capital Bike Share system will have extra staff around for the National Cherry Blossom Festival weekends. They will be available to lend a helping hand to riders from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Ohio Drive and West Basin Drive station. I'm Simone Andrews, Washington.
Coming up next, a nuclear power plant in California might be dealing with radioactive materials seeping out. We'll show you how after the break.
And how are people dealing with the rising gas prices? This and more coming up next.